Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. It is Angela and we're on day 24 of our December daily, which will be candle, nutcracker, and winter solstice. And before I forget, if you haven't hopped over to the other channels, don't forget to check out Dale at Not Too Shabby Chic, BB at BB's Closet Creations, and Pam Van E, as well as Kelly at Root Pursuit, and check out their videos. They're just doing them when they can. And I think they're picking most of their own prompts, but you can follow along with me or you can do your own. Whatever you choose. No rules. That's how I like to roll. But today we are going to do something different. So I've talked about my friends Pam and Janice. And last time we got together, we made this, which I've made, I think, something similar on my channel. I need to go back and find that video and I'll link it below. But we're going to replicate this similarly to use on one of our day 24 of our index cards. So this is what I kind of started doing. I haven't finished decorating it, but it's cuter than cute. Now, here's the thing. Sweet Janice gave me an extra one to do and gave me, I mean, she had everything cut out. And she even went ahead and put these extra ones together for us. So we had the template. Well, I want to use this one. So I thought, well, before we actually use this and put it together, let me show you the template. And then we'll just kind of work on this one. These are the colors I have picked out for this. I didn't make any cards or anything for it, but we're just going to kind of roll with it. We may not get to our, I was just going to collage one of these. So we'll see if we get to the Rolodex. That will be easy. But here is what, let me put the one that is already put together. So I'm going to use this. Now I just used these. These are ones I got recently at a thrift shop. Okay, so you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know in my video how many I used, but it might be similar. Okay, so number 1, you're going to take number 1. Can you guys see this? Yes. Number 1, you're going to take this flap and glue it to the back of number 2, which we're going to do right now. That easy. Now, the one I have, the flaps are really tiny, but you know, it's fine. We're just using this as a template. I'm going to stick it. I think I already have one somewhere up there. I did not look. Let's see. Hold on. I need it this way. I got to make sure I had it the right way. Okay, so this goes to the back of number 2. Okay, all you're doing is gluing that on. It will look like that. Okay, I tried to do this and number it for you guys so it would be easier. I may confuse myself. I don't know. Now, number 3, we're going to put over the top of, glue this to both sides of number 2 and number 4. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put number 3 on top of the flap of number 2, and we're going to put number 4 in there as well, and I'm going to glue them in just a second, but I want you to see this. So basically we have an envelope, or a pocket. This is just as it is. Actually, she made this one, but I'm going to do it different. So she made this one open, but what I'm going to do, I think, is make this open. So what we're going to do is I'm going to write cut a small strip to open and make into pocket. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna, here's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna glue these two together. Okay. And then I'm going to go over to my trimmer, and I am going to trim that off just so I know what I'm talking about. Because, you know, I'll come back to it and be like, what the heck what did I mean by that? So I'm just going to cut an itsy bitsy teeny weeny strip to make it into a pocket. This is how small it is. I need my scissors. Where are my scissors? Right, way over here. Make sure I got that. Yep, it's open. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is glue both of these. On both sides. Now, you may want to use a different, you know, like a wet glue to put this on instead. But I think if we just do it like that, make sure it's all the way down, glued, now it's open right here. Perfect. Let's make sure, yep, that's all glued down. All right. So now we've got that one kind of sticking up in the middle. And now we want this to be a pocket, and then we want this to be a pocket. So we're just gonna glue this one to the back of there. Easy peasy. And we've made our envelopes. Now, when I did this, I know that when I've done these before, I have actually taken into consideration where the openings are. So I did cut them to size. Hold on, I've got to put this back on here. But what I liked about Janice's is that she didn't. She just made whatever size envelope. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. That one goes right here. She just cut these to size, and as you can see, where is mine? I went back and put little thumb holes in it, but she had them right up to the edge, which I think it's awesome because then I don't have to measure as much, okay? I won't give you measurements for these because every one of your envelopes is different, but the ones that she used, just so you know, were about 3.5 by just under 6.5, 5 7/8 about. All right, and then these that I have, these are big, but this will be a nice template to use for the bigger journals. So this is, let's see, 8.5, 8 5/8, and it is 3.5, 3 5/8. So different size. So now we have this. This can go into, with the rest of my templates, and we're good to go. And this one for some reason was not. Oh, there we go. All right, so we'll set that aside. Now, let's go ahead and cover the one that I made specifically, as my kids used to say, for this project. Now, here's how I did this one differently. This one I used smaller envelopes. You're probably going, oh my gosh, she's wasting those. What do you call them? See-through envelopes. So it's fine. I got plenty. So what we're going to do is, one of the words was, I think, vintage greeting, right? Oh, no, can. Why do I? Oh, because I just liked it, I guess. I don't know. I do have vintage greeting coming up, but that's tomorrow. So what I decided to do with this one, I made it a little bit differently. So we still have the pocket here, have the pocket here. This one is the flappy one that sticks up. And then I made this one so it would open. But my thought is I'm going to take out these two, and I am going to place this right here. And then I'm going to glue that down. So essentially, this one and this one will not need, at least in my project, will not need something on it. Okay? So now we just need to decide where we want, I'm going to put this aside, where we want our pretties. Oh, that was the other thing. These are 3 3/8 by 6.5. These are 3.5 by 6.5, and I have 5 of them, although I think I'm only going to need 4. Here's why. Cardstock, just plain scrapbook paper. Because for the ones that don't have envelopes on them, we don't need it to be that thick. So I can put these on the, you know, wherever I want it. My thought was to use, let's go back to the beginning. All right, so this is going to be in here. Let's just put this on top of it so I know, okay? And then, so now we're only going to need, let's see, this will open up. And I want it to be, I think, like that. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it can change, right? So let's do our colors here. I really do kind of like this on the front. But is it what I really, really want? Let's see. Because there's nothing that's gonna, or do we want to go with that? Let's just do that. How come that looks, why is that one smaller than the other ones? Or maybe it's not. Maybe I just measured wrong. I don't know. Well, we're just going for it for the sake of this, because, yeah, no. All right. So all you're doing is cutting, you know, I cut them all out. And now you're just popping them on there. Oh, I think she, and the other one, there is a space between it. That's right. And then we can, you know, grunge it up a little bit. Okay, so we've got that one. Now, this one doesn't need, so this one we can do with these. This one's pocket, and this side. Okay. Let's figure out what we want on our, I like that, but let's see what we want here. What was I going to do with this? Maybe I was just going to tuck it inside. I thought about making this into an actual fold-out tuck as well. So maybe we'll do that. All right, so I've got, that doesn't need anything. I really like this one. I like that one. This would go cool with this. What was my thought? I don't want to glue them down until I remember. Okay, that's going to also be one. So, thinking this one here. And then this is going to go behind here. Okay, let's see. Let's just clip these. Those two there. Why can't I pick anything up today? Okay, those two there. We need something on this side. And we've already covered that one. And we should be done. But what if I'm thinking, okay, that's going to go here. I could actually do that as a belly band and then have this pop open. And we could probably use, let's see, how would that look? Just to give it a little oomph. Maybe that there. My thought was actually to glue this and then but I think when you fold it, well, it would work. But see, that's an envelope. We're just going to do it like that, okay? Let's just decide. I don't really love that, though. But these are all... Well, let's change this out. What if we put this behind here? going with this one just so we can mix in some colors. Put this one here. This is the longest part. Okay, so we have that one. We have this one. We open it up. We have these. And my thought was, we're going to flip these around. That looks much better next to that. Okay, then we could do this one. I don't mind that. Okay, we're gonna leave it. Let's glue these bad boys down. Let's start with gluing this to this, just to get that out of the way. Okay, so let's see where we want this at. This is gonna go over it. I think I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac to glue that down. I wanna make sure that edge comes out and folds well enough. I think that's just about perfect. All right, I'm just gonna mark this. Now the other thing we can do, why am I marking it so much? Okay, let's just try this. Yeah, we're gonna leave it that way. I'm gonna use the Fabri-Tac, because why not just make an extra pocket? If it doesn't work, we can always close it up. I am gonna make it a little smaller just to give it a little more. I'll go all the way up to here. So it'd just be a small pocket, but okay, hold that. Make sure that's gonna fold. Yes, it does. And then we're gonna glue this entire thing on there. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. And you could do this with anything. Like you could do this with a regular piece of paper, or cardstock, you know. Just sandwich it together. And there we have it. Let's make sure that's okay. Okay, that's done. Well, let's just work our way backwards. Now with this, what you got to remember is you're gluing it, and I'm just going to use the Fabri-Tac for all of these, because I want to make sure they stay down really well. I should have just done this part and then did the rest. I'm on here, I don't know. And I'm only doing that on 3 sides because I don't want this to be closed up. So let's just make sure. Just leave a little bit. Perfect. That one goes over there. This one, it doesn't really matter. We can put this whole thing. Actually, we'll do it on this side because it is a little bit smaller. Okay. A little bit, so I want to make sure it folds. We're good. Same with this one. We're just going to glue right here, right here, and then we'll glue the rest. so we don't close that up. Looks fabulous. Did I forget these two? Perhaps. No. Maybe I did. Maybe we'll have to cut another one. Well, no. This one can be okay. Didn't I already use? I did not. Do we want this one? And maybe... Well, that one has to be a... Okay. We'll go with that one. And then we probably won't get to decorating today, but I think I might glue on these other ones just so we have plenty of options for our projects. These are super simple, really fun. And you can just, I mean, you could use junk mail. And in fact, I mean, they don't have to be the same size. There's no rule. Okay. It says they all have to, you could, you know, incorporate large junk mail envelopes with smaller ones. You make the rules. It's your art. There we go. We'll do this one. And then I will go back when I'm all done after these have dried a little bit. And punch the holes in. And by the time I get done, I think we should be able to have done that. Wonderful. Okay, we're good. We're good. I got them all. We just need to ink it up. I don't really like that one, to be honest with you, but it's gonna just, well, you know what else we could do? That could be our front. Yeah. All right, the last one also does not need to have an edge to it. And I have another idea too. So it's almost like a journal / ephemera holder all in and of itself. Okay. So I'm not loving the way that this looks, and I did make this as I told you, as a pocket, but I think what we should do is close it up. And then I think we should put a little bit of ribbon around it. Okay, I can do that later. So, let's do that. Now we're gonna put this on the front. So let's find something and we'll see what we're gonna do with that. Maybe we'll use that on the belly band or another pocket on this side. All right, let me grab some fabric. Let's see if I just have like a scrap. Here we go. Do I have anything that matches? It's too white. Well, I'm gonna have to get into my regular stash. Well, yeah, I think I want it to be fabric. Hang on. Let's see what I got. I kind of have to dig down here. How long is that? I've got lace. I've got some, oh, I just have this. Which is just kind of the pine coney thing. Oh. That's perfect. It's even the right size. All right, let's do that. Just a little something. But first, let's close up that pocket that I made. Just to get that out of the way. brilliant. All right, I'm way far away here. Let's see. There we go. All right, so we want that about there. Let's see where we're gonna, that's gonna open up. So do we want this underneath here just a bit? And then you know what we could do? We could just wrap this around, glue it here, and then it's a little tuck. All right, let's just do this first. That's fine. I do have the heater on in here again today. I was just thinking about what's that going to be like when it opens up. So I think I'm going to trim off just a little bit of this, just to even it up. I like this. It's turning out very cute. No, it's thick, but it's almost like a journal within, you could put it inside of another journal, and it's a journal within a journal. Let's flip her over. I think for this, I'm going to just put a little bitty edge on it, just to kind of keep it. Oh, Angela. I need to hold it for a second. So what's everybody been up to? We're just getting closer and closer to the holidays. I'm excited for 2023. 2022, I'm just saying, it was a rough year. I'm hoping 2023 will be better. I'm not complaining. Now I'll have to do something with the back of this, but at least we have that. I'm gonna pop a couple of these on there for the moment. Of course, they don't reach all the way around, but all right, now we got to put this on, and I want this to actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a belly band, but I'm going to make this a pocket. So I'm going to glue this here. Also going to make notches. So that is together. We're going to, same with this one. I love using these vintage cards, and we're going to glue this bottom part up. So now we have 2 additional pockets as well as a belly band. Okay, zip that shut. Now we're just going to put, so to make sure I got it on there nice and even. So we've got pocket, and then we'll do top and bottom, and then we'll have a belly band. Okay. Awesome. Now all we have left to do is, we might as well make that, might as well make this into a tag. I still haven't found my, what do you call that thing? my room key with the notches on it. I hope I didn't throw it away. It's a possibility, but I'm guessing it's around here somewhere. Okay. And then this we can put wherever we choose to put it. I'm loving how this turned out. All right, so here's what we got so far. We have a little mini journal. So this opens up. I got glue on my finger. We've got a pocket here. Let's just take, will this tag fit in here? No, too big. So we've got a pocket here, we've got a pocket here, and we have a belly band here. Wonderful. I don't know what we'll use that tag for, something. Okay, then we open up here, and now we need to do our pockets. Okay, so let's do that. Should be dry enough. And I like to do these offset. So this is a pocket, right? Is this a pocket? All right, so I'm gonna do one here. I thought this one we made into a, oh no, that was the other one we did. Gosh, I could still do, no, because we got a pocket there. Okay, this is nothing. That can be decorated. All right. Let me get my flange in here. So I'm gonna do one here. And I'll do one here. Is my head getting in the way? Probably. And then we'll do one. We can do, I gotta see where, I gotta just make sure I know where all these. Is this one not? Okay. Let's do one right in the middle. And right here. That way it looks, you know, they're all kind of offset a little bit. And that's all there is to it, folks. All right. This may be one of my favorites. And then we can go ahead and make it all beautiful. And I won't do that here because I think it would be fun. Let's see, how much time do we have? 33 minutes. Okay, let's do another one. Let's just do this one. I mean, sweet Janice already did the work. We'll save this for something else. We got this. I'll put all that aside. And we did not get to our Rolodex. So maybe we should do that really quick. That won't take but a hot second. I'm going to collage it and stick something fun on it. You're going to see the speediest. I think I'm going to collage both sides too. So let's do. I'm trying to find. This is how I do it. I'm just saying. Not thinking, just doing it. Done. Fastest collage ever. And then did I have Nutcracker? Was that? Yep. Candle, Nutcracker, and Winter Solstice, which I think all of the cute pine cones and such, pine needles, work perfectly for that. All right. We're not going to, yeah, we are going to punch it because otherwise I'll just have to grab another one. We can cut the other part out in a minute.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
Can I get the vote for who is the greatest husband of all time on video?
Sure.
You know what the number one thing in demand is at homeless shelters?
What's that?
That's what your husband just did for you.
Lonely socks? You emptied it?
And I sorted and matched them all, and I'm taking
Here.
it to the homeless shelter.
Aww. Okay, this is our bag of lonely socks. It was overflowing, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll time you. Let's see how long it takes you to do all of the laundry and put it away. Thanks, honey. That's sweet.
No problem.
Aw. Let's just do this one. I mean, not that I wish him to be sick ever again, but man, he's getting some stuff done up there. He worked out today, did all of his exercises he's supposed to. I'm impressed. I'm going to put that on there this way. He wanted to get that on video. Of course he did. Okay, now I have a question. And I know there's men that watch this too, but so you can weigh in as well. But I think it's funny, like, Dave will say, well, I did the laundry and like he'll give a checklist of all of the things that he's accomplished. And I'm like, if I did that, man, I'd be going on and on and on. But I don't. So I'm just curious. Men who are watching, do you do that? And be honest with yourself. And ladies, does your significant other ever do that? And you know, I don't even know that he really knows he's doing it, but he does. Especially, it's usually never when he's doing like outdoor stuff or working on, you know, things for the house. It's always when he's doing housework, if you will. And he and I've shared this before. Our worst, the one thing that we both despise is doing laundry. Not really doing the laundry. Doing the laundry is fine. We hang up 90% of our clothes. Other than like, you know, undergarments. Dave actually does fold up a lot of his t-shirts. I do not. I hang up all my everything. I hang up everything except my jeans and sweatshirts, and I have those on a shelf in my closet. But it's easier. And when the kids were little, I'd lay everything out that had to be hung up. I'd have my hangers here, and I just flip them, and add a hanger, separate them by child. Bada bing, bada boom. And it was easier when they were little as well because, you know, they could put away their things easier. And then the other thing that I had for them that I used for the days of the week. So when they started school, I had, they call them sweater. They're kind of like they hang from your closet. And then, there's like 5 or 6 different slots, and you normally would fold your sweaters and put them in there, and then you just have them hanging in your closet. Well, I let them pick out their clothes for the week, and so then they would put them in those bins for the, you know, their school week. So they got to pick, they got choices, they got to pick whatever they wanted, and there were some times that they were some pretty interesting combos, but then they put them on the shelves, and then it was never a struggle when we got ready for school. It was fantastic. Okay. How much time do we have left? Let's just start. We'll just see how far we get. I was covering this one, but it's so cute. Here's, we got skates. We could have used that yesterday. These are our tags. This is a Merry and Bright, but we'll at least get these slapped on. Let's see. I want this on the front. Maybe I'll just get them in place and then we'll say goodbye. And I'll come back tomorrow and show you how it turned out. This one's one of my favorites. I did need to cut, and they're all pretty good. I mean, they're all cardstock, so yeah. So we'll do that one. Now this one I'm gonna do like as it stands alone. Let's do that. I don't know if I want that there. Let's do this here, maybe this here. No. You know, because when you flip it, you can flip it a million different ways. Okay. So now we got this one. And this. Let's see, which one do we want with it? What happened? Oh, there it is. This one will be kind of cute there because it pulls out the pink in there. I kind of like that one there. This one here. That one there. I need another. Oops, there goes my pillow. All right, I feel like I'm missing a bunch here. Oops. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the one. Guess so. All right, perfect. And then we'll put that there. Awesome. And then I will come back tomorrow and I'll show you how it turned out. Add some of these little goodies on there. All right, friends. Well, until next time, I hope you try some of these little mini envelope journal ephemera holders out. And we shall see you tomorrow. Until then, remember to take time to just be. Cheers.